What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin coming back to you with another video. And if you haven't already, before you even listen to me talk about this TV show, please go check out the Supergirl commercial, which came out today. Yes, 11:34 EST. The Supergirl trailer came out today. It's about 6 minutes, 37 seconds. I'm giving my thoughts about it. Let me know what you think about it. Of course, it's a show that's going to come on CBS. If you don't know, Warner Brothers and CBS have like a 50-50 joint agreement. That's the reason they allowed them to get the rights to do the Supergirl show. They're pretty much already locked in. Of course, you got the trailer. I'm gonna quickly get into what I thought about it because I don't want to talk too long. The actor. A lot of people, I've seen people complain about her being too small. If you didn't already know, Supergirl, if you looked at any animated comic book stuff, when she first came in, she was pretty skinny. So I don't have no problem with the casting. Obviously, as you go on through the series, after the pilot and whatever, and she's not doing a good job of acting or whatever it may be, then that could definitely be an issue. Or if any other reoccurring characters started becoming an annoyance, or poor acting. Poor acting can ruin a lot of things that have great potential. That could definitely be a problem. But up to this point, we just don't know that, and the trailer doesn't really show that problem particularly. Now, before I get what I don't like, the next thing, I like the animations. Some of the effects, because when you're doing a show about characters with superpowers, the effects have to be really good, or they should not come off as cheap, and that of course that could turn people off if it did. And I thought from looking at the trailer, I thought the effects were pretty good. How they're doing the story. Of course, it's an origin story. She came to Earth. She knows Superman's a cousin. If you don't already know that, they mentioned him. One question: will he make a guest appearance? And what universe does this take place in? Does it take place in the Batman versus Superman universe, or does this take place in the Arrow Flash universe? That has not been we do not know anything about that. They haven't told us. So I guess we'll find out at a later date. But I do remember Stephen Amell mentioning something. Could have been joking, but I do remember him mentioning something about the Supergirl show. He also mentioned something about I think it was another show he mentioned something about, but I'm not sure if that's true. So you got to take that with a grain of salt. So it's gonna be interesting to see what universe it takes place in, and also will Superman make a guest appearance? He has to. I mean, there was a big bond between his cousin, Kara-El, and of course, aka Supergirl, and Superman, Kal-El. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they do her story going forward. What villains they use. I'm pretty sure they're gonna use some of Superman's Rose Gallery. I believe the Lumberjack was gonna be one of the earlier villains for her. Who's gonna be that? I want to see who's gonna be that main villain that pretty much gets on the character's nerve pretty much the entire season. You saw Flash is doing it with Reverse Flash. You saw Arrow did it with the first season with Malcolm Merlin. Then he had Deathstroke. So who's gonna be that character? Still waiting to see. Of course, you gotta wait till the pilot to see all this stuff. So it's still a lot on the table. What I'm skeptical about though is it seems like, and this is unfortunate. It seems like the trailer came off as kind of a teen drama, and I understand that she's emotional. Because she was, when she was sent to Earth, she was older than Kyle was. She was older than he was, so she remembers everything about her home world and everything. So I can understand that she's a little bit more emotionally distraught than Superman, of course, was. So I could see them going with the angle. She's a little bit, a little depressed, and she's figuring out about her power. She's gonna try to do extraordinary things. You can see that from the trailer. She didn't care if people knew who she was. But it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how they progress that story, and hopefully it doesn't come off the way the trailer did as like more of a teen drama, because I really don't like that. Um, Shows like Vampire Diaries, Originals, a movie like Twilight. Outside of Twilight having really shitty acting, I just didn't like the whole teen drama. I think it was just way too over the top with that. Hopefully, hopefully, this show can have some very serious, I won't say grittier moments. DC's been trying to do that a lot with a lot of their stuff. Even Flash comes off as kind of family oriented. Even that has some gritty moments. Arrow, of course, has a bunch of those moments. So I want to see those types of moments or her just snap out. I want to see those types of moments, because you know how Kryptonians can be, they could be very destructive. And doing the CG effects, I want to see how that goes, because it's different when you're doing Flash, and most of it is him running and moving at super fast speeds. It's gonna be a lot of destruction, especially seeing that she's inexperienced. It's gonna be a lot of destruction. So, but I did like the CG effects. I pointed that out. I did like the CG effects. Can't really say much about the actors, but I'm waiting to the pilot. No official date on that pilot though. I looked at the video entirely through. If somebody can tell me official date for that pilot, please let me know down in the comment section. I think I'm done talking. I said enough. Go down in the description. Look at the trailer if you already haven't before watching this video, and let me know what you think down in the comment section. Of course, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.